Okay, first up on our show, we've got a very simple demonstration, and we're introducing my guest for today. You know how Chinese New Year is just around the corner, and I love my Chinese New Year food, from the yisan to the pineapple tarts. But sometimes we, as most of all our celebrations, we tend to feel a little bit full. So this is another alternative for those, especially those who are vegetarian or for vegans. We've got, of course, with us Chef Daisy Lee, who's a vegetarian, vegan, and raw living chef. Hello, welcome to the show. I know you love daisies. Even just now when we're taking pictures, she had her iPhone cover with daisies and stuff. Now, today you're going to be telling us and showcasing us how to make raw cookies. That sounds almost, wow, out of the world.
Yes, definitely. This is something new. We are using all raw living ingredients, and the ingredients are all plant-based. So we're talking about fruits, grains, nuts, vegetables, and even sprouts.
Okay.
So for this
sprouts, wow.
Oh yes, for these Chinese New Year cookies that I'm going to show, we are going to have this is the finished product.
Okay.
All right.
That looks pretty.
Oh yes. I actually made 3 types of raw living cookies here. But we're going to just do one of them, which is the pineapple tart, which Chinese New Year, everybody loves pineapple.
Everyone loves pineapple tarts, that's right.
So let's go to the main ingredients. Now, for the cookie dough, this is what we need. We have walnuts. Almonds. Cashew nuts. All right, what we do is we soak these nuts for 6 to 8 hours.
Okay.
And then you need to peel off the almond skin, because after soaking for 8 hours, the skin comes fairly easily.
All right.
And then we blend it into a mash. We blend it like that.
Okay.
So now we do not use for raw food. We do not use any artificial sweeteners.
That means no sugar, no salt, nothing of that sort.
But we do use natural type of sweetener, which are the figs. This is a fig.
I love figs.
Yes. And you can also substitute this with dates or kurma. So what we do is right after we blend, we blend the nuts, and then the figs, and together with this wonderful thing called the
is that the vanilla pod?
It is.
Oh yes, that's what it looks like.
There's no artificial vanilla flavoring, so we're going to use the real thing.
Okay.
So this is called it's called a gourmet bourbon. Smells good, right?
So that's what it is. All right.
So how do we actually use this? Is quite simply, we take we sort of like
remove the top first. All right.
Snip off the top, and then we're gonna cut the vanilla pod into half.
All right.
Right. I'm not gonna go the whole way there, and we're gonna sort of like scrape it. Can you see?
So what's inside? Is that the normal vanilla flavoring that we have in our baking stores?
Exactly. But these are the real beans.
Okay.
All right. So these are the ones that smells really good. And and you do not need to actually use a lot of this.
Okay.
All right. Now scrape it inside. Now look, it actually is like you have like black dots. It looks a little bit well, this is raw, so so this is how it looks like. Okay. When it's mixed, it looks a little bit like some black dots. Okay. But this is what you call natural flavors.
Wow. It looks good already, because honestly, when I first got my script and they were telling me that you're going to be demonstrating raw cookies, I thought, that sounds a bit strange, because I bake.
Yeah.
And everything must have my butter, my sugar, the whole goodness of it, But at the end of the day, you want your body to be filled with all the goodness, and raw cookies it is, but it looks quite attractive.
Yeah, but this is something really different. This is raw, uncooked. So that's why it can be also called the uncooked raw cookies. So right after this, so this is your cookie dough.
Right.
All right. So once you have your cookie dough, you have your mold cutters, and then you shape it into. This is handmade. So you shape it, and I'm gonna go straight to the fruit dehydrator now.
Okay. So again, it's just like your normal dough this time around, but it's all with raw ingredients.
Right.
Wow, looks good.
Use a cookie cutter.
Use a cookie cutter. Now this is from a cookie cutter.
Chop. Before anything, what on earth is this? It's so unique. It's like a fan, but it's not. But it's warm, but it's not. You know what I mean?
Yes. For raw food, raw living food, cookies, or any food for that matter, these are the basic raw food equipments in your kitchen.
Okay.
So
Dehydrated.
What is the food dehydrator, which actually pulls out the water moisture from your nuts and your fruits and what have you. Right?
And the reason for this is so that
The reason for it
is so that your cookies will last longer, or whatever food that you're dehydrating will last longer, or what's it for?
There are a few reasons. First reason is because of the texture.
Okay.
We cannot be having everything wet. So a cookie cannot be a wet raw cookie. So it has to be dry like this.
Okay.
So this has been done yesterday.
Okay.
In my
And how long do you need to dehydrate your cookies?
About I did this for 8 hours under the temperatures of about 45 degrees Celsius.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes. So here. This is done from, like what Daphne asked me, this is from the cookie cutter, of course. I can't do this. And this is a cookie cutter too. Actually, I did this for Valentine's Day.
Aww.
So this one here you could have, I put extra ingredients inside. The dragon fruit, so it gives you a natural...
a tinge of red there.
That's right.
Wonderful.
So we're all talking about natural colors, natural flavors, you know, and yeah. So, and this is my basic cookie dough, which I've shown earlier, into my pineapple cookie.
Okay, so we're going to make some pineapple cookies today, right?
So I'm going to just close this a bit.
Okay.
And right after that, I will need to show you the filling for the pineapple tart. So this is a Josephine pineapple.
Okay.
But the pineapple that I'm using here in this recipe is 3 times as big as this. It's the sour pineapple, so it's filtered, Daphne.
Okay.
This is, I think, tak masak lagi.
Tak masak lagi, that's good.
So what we do is, of course, we sort of, you cut your pineapple, and then you will have.
Oh, so after you remove the eyes of the pineapple, that's what we call the eyes of the pineapple.
So you just slice it.
Yeah.
And then you put it in the dehydrator for like about 6 hours.
Wow.
And when you take it out, it looks like this. Really nice.
It looks like chrysanthemum tea, actually. The chrysanthemum flower, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So from this,
Yeah.
I blend it.
It's a lot of work making raw cookies, isn't it? Okay.
Well, but the rewards are really much greater because, you can eat as much cookies as you want, but you know that you're eating live enzymes and there's no, you won't get, what is it?
You get leaner because
Yes.
there's not all this butter and all the
No
sugar.
butter, no sugar,
It's everything raw and original.
tastes so good.
Organic.
So what I'm going to show right now is to plate this one here.
Okay.
To plate it, I'll just do a very simple. Now this has been done with the pineapple, the blended pineapple.
Okay, and then you
with
put
the
it on
orange
it.
slice, and this is also you can taste one. Definitely take one and try.
Okay.
And this is also done by dehydrating, but in the maple syrup.
Lovely. And
And you can also put the slices of oranges actually in your salads.
right.
Yes.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, right. So to plate this, I will have a oops.
So let's say I've got my cookie base here and
Yes.
it's done. It's been dehydrated for about 6 to 8 hours accordingly.
Yes.
And I just have to it's basically being quite creative, just like in baking. You can put in your little
Exactly.
base and put in a bit of orange rind there and
Yeah, that's it, and it's all done. So it's up to you, your creativity to do how you want your cookies to be and things like that. So for this Valentine heart, I have decided that I'm going to put fresh dragon fruit onto the cookie, so it looks really vibrant, and then you just serve it. Say for example, if you have guests come in, and you can just pop it in the fridge and then serve it half an hour later, so it's all chilled, and you can have the fruits together with the nuts and yeah.
And how long have you been doing this, Daisy? I mean, surely there must be a reason why you've decided to go along this healthy eating, living journey of yours and going vegan.
I started this.
Is it for religious purposes first, or is it for health reasons?
Well, actually, it's neither. It's more for my.
How
It's more for my food interest. I started this definitely in year 2007.
Okay.
That's when I was a normal, person like anyone anyone else. I take my meat, I take my vegetables, I take almost everything, but not tortoises.
Now we're going to discuss why later on.
Right. And then I moved into being a vegetarian because I want to. I've seen some friends and I said, oh, maybe I should give it a try. At that time, I had a weight problem.
No way! Look at you!
Yes, I was 75 kg and then I'm 58 right now.
And all because you just stopped taking meat and taking all those, unnecessary, what's the word for it? There's words. Yeah, well, not eating all the butter, the sugar, all the bad stuff that we normally consume.
Well, I wouldn't say that's bad stuff, but I always advocate in my raw food workshops that we must have a balance in our diet.
Okay.
We have a 50% cooked food and there's a 50% raw food. So raw food can, people always ask me, Daisy, raw food, you mean salads? So it's like, no, we're not. I say, no, it's more than just salads. So from all your raw food here, you can make interesting things like your cookies for the Chinese New Year, and you can make your cakes, even down to spaghettis, lasagnas, burgers.
And if we wanted to find out more with regards to all these recipes for making vegan food and raw food, where can we look up? Do we have a book or do you have a website that we can refer to?
Yes, I have a website. So it's down there where you can read, right? And it's I also have I'm also on Facebook. You can check out Raw Food is Living Food. It's known as Daisy Lee's Veggie Treats. And so from year 2007 till now.
Okay, that's great.
I've been doing, so it's like this is my sixth
year. So you've been a vegan all this while since 2007?
A vegetarian, and I moved on to vegan. Vegan meaning that there's no dairy products and there's no eggs in my diet.
Oh wow, that's really, that must be life-changing for you. And how about your family? Because it's hard to, everyone else have their own preferences.
Yes.
And not everybody can do what you can do, because it's a very bold step actually,
It is.
But how about your family or your mom, dad, sisters?
No, they are not.
Oh, okay.
They are not. But I guess when you have a community that supports your, you need a community. So that's why Raw Food is Living Food was set up in the year 2008 to actually establish a community in Malaysia and also elsewhere internationally. So there are actually a few raw foodie
Raw foodies is actually a community. Okay, I have to check
Yes.
that out. But before I embark on that journey to just test, let me see how it is, because I'm someone who just loves my butter.
Yes.
And everything. Can I try it out?
Please, definitely.
Okay, so this is Daisy's version of the pineapple tart that is it's almost a must-have in most Chinese Chinese homes during the Chinese New Year celebrations. So this is done completely without any baking, no, what's the word for it?
No cooking.
Not fake, what's the other word for it?
Wok.
Sorry?
Wok.
Well, okay, these are all made of natural foods, okay, raw foods. So here we go.
Raw enzymes.
Crunch.
You can actually feel the pineapple, the taste and the texture all bursting out because there's nothing artificial about it.
It's very crunchy. It's sweet. I thought that's going to be really bland, but it's not at all. And it's going to take a while for me to chew this actually, and that's the reason why I fill you up more.
It does, because it has so much fiber, so you feel very full actually after. Well, I tried all the 3 cookies yesterday because you need to taste everything that you create. I say, wow, it's like
Kenyang already.
Okay,
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like to find out more on how to get all these cool recipes and to find out more with regards to raw food living, you can log on to her Facebook. You look up for her, and there's also a website for her that you can get all the recipes. www.recipesbyDaisyLee.com. Alright, we're going to go for a quick break here on Bella and Wine, but do stay tuned, because right after this we'll be talking about our pets and how a love and affection for them, our furry friends. Stay tuned.